So I went back to the flat for a while, and well, that's interesting. This restaurant, far from using it as an opportunity to open its gates wide for the people to come and watch TV, has actually, instead of that, closed up for the night. Maybe they're afraid of what the fans might do. Anyway, it's 5 minutes, or less than that now, it's just gone to 3 minutes to kick off. Not that much activity visible on this street going down towards the old town. Maybe some more will be visible when we actually get to the old town. I'm, as ever, slightly late for kick-off. I just got into an interesting bit of radio. There's the TV in there, but it's not even showing the football. You would think, would you not, that with the Czech team having made it into the last 8, the final 8 teams in Europe, that the Czechs would be quite excited about that. After all, it's not like it's a big country. Much bigger countries have fallen by the wayside, and yet the Czech team is there in the final 8, now playing a quarter final game with kick-off in a few moments' time. This would be the time when they'd be playing the national anthem. This lady's obviously cut herself into pieces because she's had to tape herself back up again. All covered in duct tape for some strange reason. A little bit worrying. So we'll see in a second. This is all actual, so that do you actually mind if I walk across the zebra crossing? You're just going to stand in the middle of it, silly man. Prague, of course, is always geared up for tourists, some of whom may be utterly uninterested in Czech Republic's fate. This guy's all looked like he's having a crack at me, trying to hurry me across the zebra crossing. Not supposed to do that. And we will come in a minute round the corner into that main square where they are supposed to be showing all the football. Oh shit! Fell off the curb. That wasn't very fantastic. That's what comes of making way for people. There's a time when that would have actually hurt, but thankfully with all the walking and things I do, it doesn't now. So that's up ahead, the old town square. Oh, and there's a bit of cheering going on already. They should be kicking off any second. This place with the beds is offering watching the football from the bed. I see they have kicked off already. Obviously 0-0, it's only the first minute of play. That person's got his feet up on bed, I don't know. Oh, already a bit of excitement. The table I was going to be at earlier on has been taken by the people who are sitting one table down. All they've done is moved up. They've been sitting here the whole time. But I couldn't have put up with the aggression and the way that they were pushing me to order even before I'd had a chance to read the menu. That's, even after having had fair warning that I was still reading several times. There's a big TV screen. The alcoholics have also got Czech flags on their faces. They probably don't need them that much. They're more identifiable.
Situace v letišti, tak tam bychom mohli mírnou převahu na portugalské, ale používáte čísla je velmi složité. Měl věcí na Žižkou.
So as you see, I'm not really here to watch the football. I'm here more to watch the fans. So that's what the fans look like. Most of them without special stuff on. The police presence is made up of 4 or 5 policemen in comparison with what I showed you back in. Although there are more back here. You've got an ambulance just in case, just the one though, and you've got 2 or 3 police cars. You'd have 1 or 2 here anyway, so it's hardly much beyond what would normally be there. Oh, a nice big flag there. And some people here in costume. It will be a tall order to beat Portugal, but that's another small country. Just goes to show it's not necessarily the biggest countries that have the best football teams, and not in this. Some people around with some quite serious things on, harnesses and shoulder straps and what have you, sort of real TV gear. Unlike me, who gives everybody a headache because I have to watch my wobbly filming. The municipal police advise and inform, apparently. So from this end you don't see much. There's quite a lot of actual people turn out, but hardly anybody's actually got a scarf. Have you noticed that? Because in Poland almost everybody has a scarf. I did see scarves for sale. Presumably they get them from the same Chinese places that everybody else gets them from. There's one, for example. And Golly. Fatsia. Somebody's dropped some fatsia down here. Maybe they thought it was marijuana, tried it and then thought it wasn't very good and left it behind. So there you go. Czechs are not happy. Couldn't see why, but they're not happy. In the main, it's impossible to actually get in there, so here's a bigger turnout than it looked as though it was going to be when I was here about an hour or so ago. They've all come in the meantime. Jan Hus, of course, up there, he's got the best view. Again, I think the best options are to actually go to restaurants with TVs rather than go to the main fan places like this. There you go, they don't even look like... Oh, there's another thing. There's a... Jesus will come soon, absolutely. Very true.
And Jesus and
That's
this
Kaminsky.
bishop speaking, nation of Czech, come back to Jesus.
Yes.
But not only nation of Czech, all nations in
Yes,
Europe
absolutely.
and in our world, because it is for us best way.
Yes, he's
Best
the king.
way.
He's the king.
Kings and good shepherd.
Yes.
For our soul, spirit and body.
That's right, and the politicians only make a mess.
They must have...
Left and right is all rubbish.
They need first time Jesus back.
Yes.
And be humble.
Yes, he must come back and reign for for 1,000 years.
To Jesus and to be humble, because all we are sinners.
Exactly, we're all sinned, and you too, sister.
Where are you?
I'm British.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
And British need Jesus.
Of course, we all do.
They open very much to Muslims.
Of course.
And they go because you was big Christians.
Yes.
And they need first time your testimony. Your nation must give testimony.
Yes, that's
no
right.
open. When you no give testimony, they will be punish you.
Absolutely.
God's
Yes, that's
God's
absolutely.
grace for you, Great Britain.
Yes.
But they must growing in Jesus.
Absolutely, and Czech too.
Czech too.
Yes.
This is our first, only way.
Absolutely. God bless. Bye bye. She's absolutely right. It's nice to see people out there give her the testimony, working for the King. And although you think about the Czech Republic as a bit less of a religious place than Poland, you actually saw more Christian testimonies here at this fan base than you saw in the Polish one, which is a pity. But Victor will be happy because he himself was saying it's a pity that Christians don't come out on these times and talk about Jesus. Well, there was one who did. So that was very good. So it wasn't just Hus. Hus isn't the only Czech Christian. Were you? They put up a bit more protection around this because it would be a bit of a temptation for fans to go climbing on it, and that you definitely don't want that to happen. Faces are getting painted. A bit of security going on. Not much. Not quite sure what's happening inside there. Oh, people are getting whole Czech flags put on their faces with the blue at the top and the red and the white. That's a bit of a big one. People are actually standing up in line for it. So that must be the white going on. Yes. Very good. It's just like Poland over again, but there's just this blue triangle in the corner. So there you go. This time it's free. It wasn't free in Warsaw, as you remember from Alan Heath's film and my film. Malowanie na oblicze plus foto na pamiątkę zdarma. Face painting and photo as a memory from Prague and Euro 2012 for free. There you are, that's free. There you are, zdarma. It's part of the Zdarma project, if anybody remembers Lost. There's some of the other fan base. Narodní galerie. Maybe I'll try that George thing again, I don't know. See what happens.